Hi, my name is Misha and I am a mathematics teacher. For 2 years already, this is my third year actually, I'm working at Arna School International Program, which is a Cambridge certified program where we teach IGCSE, I level, KS level mathematics and prepare kids for international exams. And today I will show you a small demo lesson in which I'm going to use my iPad and Apple Pencil, and I'm going to be sharing my screen with you. Okay, let's get into it. All right, so let's take a look at this problem. A girl cycles for 1.5 hours at 10 kilometers per hour. She then stops for an hour and then travels for a further 15 kilometers in 1 hour. Draw a distance time graph of the girl's journey. All right, so this kind of problem involves distance time graphs, which is also a name of the topic we will be talking about. And what I'm going to do is I will just try to show you schematically the journey of this girl. Let's draw a line here. This will be the line of her journey with the start and with the finishing line. So, okay, this is the start and this is where she is going to finish. Okay, now let's look at this question. A girl cycles for 1.5 hours at 10 kilometers per hour. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move her a little bit, right? She starts here and then she goes 1.5 hours at 10 kilometers per hour. So first region is going to have time, is going to be 1.5 hours, and a speed at which she travels is going to be 10 kilometers per hour. Then she stops. She then stops for an hour. So here she kind of waits. Yeah, and then she travels for a further 15 kilometers. So I will try to make this region smaller than others, but anyway, this is a stop, this is a break. She is making a break, all right? And so what happens is that she spends time here, she spends time, 1.5 hours, but she doesn't go anywhere. So distance is basically zero. Distance is 0 kilometers, and we can say that speed, of course, is also zero, because she doesn't move, she doesn't do anything, right? And then the last region, she then, so okay, look at it, and then she travels for a further 15 kilometers in 1 hour. She goes for further, so she starts here and she goes for a further 15 kilometers in 1 hour. All right, so here we have our 15 kilometers in 1 hour. So time is 1 hour for this last region. Yeah, region number 3 we can call it. I'm gonna move this a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna separate those regions. So time is 1 hour, and the distance she travels is 15 kilometers. Distance equals to 15 kilometers here. Okay, so we have this data now. You can see it. Region 1, where she travels a bit, region 2, where she rests, and the final region 3. And now what we can do is we can plot the graph, distance time graph. Let's do it. So in distance time graph, we normally use y-axis as a distance. So here we will have distance in kilometers, and here we will have time in hours. Distance in kilometers. So in total, it's going to be about, so you see the problem is that we don't know the distance for the first region, but we can use the formula. We can use the formula for distance, which is distance equals time times speed. And we can find the distance. It's going to be 10 times 1.5. It's going to be 15 kilometers. This is the distance for the first region. So again, time, 1.5 hours, times speed. So 1.5 times 10 equals 15 kilometers. It's going to be the distance for the first region. Yeah, and what about the time? Time in total, we have 1.5 hour here, 1 hour here, and then 1 hour here. So total gives us total is 3.5 hours, right? We have 1.5 plus 1 plus 1, which gives us 3.5 hours. So we can use this information to make the drawing more accurate. So what I'm going to do, this is going to be 1 hour, this is going to be 2 hours, this I will make 3 hours, and then we need a bit more. Here is going to be our 4 hours. Okay, so now let's draw it actually. First, we'll look at this data, right? Time and distance is what's important for us. 1.5 hours is our time, and distance is 15 kilometers that we traveled. So 1.5 hours, right? It's going to be around here. This is our 1.5 hours, and distance 15 kilometers. 10, this is going to be 20, and then 30. 1.5 hours, 15 kilometers. So it's here, this point. 1.5, and then here 15. I can mark it for you actually. 15, and then here we have 1.5. Yeah. So what we do, we draw the line. We start here from nothing, from 0, and then we go to this point. Yeah. Okay, what happens next is she just stays there for 1 hour. Time is 1 hour, but distance doesn't change, so nothing happens to the distance. Okay, and how can we show this? We show it like this. 1 hour passes, the distance doesn't change. And the last one time is 1 hour, and the distance is 15 kilometers. So in 1 hour, she travels 15 kilometers. Here we have our 1 hour, and here we have our 15 kilometers. So it goes like this, right? 1 hour, and then 15 kilometers. We're gonna end up here. Okay, that's it. This is the graph. This is the answer to this question.